Hello, collective. Welcome into your reading. So, I am filming this the day of the new moon. So, it is what do they call it? A super new moon. And it's one of the darkest nights there is because the moon is such a sliver. So, there's not a lot of light. It's been a very interesting day for me. I did not sleep at all last night, maybe 2.5 hours. And then I had 2 points throughout the day where I just had to take a nap and take care of my body. And then all of a sudden in the evening, I felt this kind of a burst of energy. So I checked the Schumann resonance right before I got on here. And it has some interesting things to say, but I want to dive in more to this energy of what we're feeling. I'm curious if any of you guys have had pain in the last day or so. I've had a lot of pain today, especially in my neck. 111 on the timer when I said that. I'm not sure what this all means. However, with that Schumann resonance, if you're not familiar with it, Earth Beat, I believe, is the app that you can look that up. And I am zero expert in this. I usually just kind of watch it, and then if something interesting happens, then I search it out on YouTube and I find somebody who knows how to interpret this information. But from what I can see, it looks like the Schumann resonance graph and the aura graph has been down since around 6 p.m. Pacific time. However, I noted it said the Tomsk spectrogram shows marked active period from 6, I believe that's p.m. to 9 p.m. on today, which is July 14th, 222 on the timer. So I'm super interesting if this has anything to do with a timeline shift. I guess we'll find out tomorrow what happens if we find some more graphs or some expert that knows what the heck they're talking about. I know enough to be dangerous. So, what is all this energy affecting the collective right now? And just a reminder, this is a timeless reading. So even though it may resonate with more people during this time phase when it's coming out, if you resonate, if your frequency is feeling this frequency, this message is for you whenever you see it. And also, I lit the candle again, so watch out for candle dancing back here. I had that feeling again that there might be certain little times that the candle flickers when you resonate with something, and that's kind of like, yep, you're right, you got it, for you. What do we have? Metamorphosis, card number 37. So this is 852 hertz clarity healing code. There's been a lot of information over the last, I'd say 3 or 4 days about codes. So maybe you feel as though you're getting downloads. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Look, first of all, I have written down here 2929. That was a very significant number tonight for me. And when I got out of the house finally, it was 9:29 p.m. And then another very significant moment had the number 29 on it. And bottom of the deck, rebalance, card number 29. Wow. And when I was looking up, I was seeing it was 441. So that 444 is in my mind. So we had 111, 222, And then I was seeing that approaching 444. Okay, so rebalance. So fours are about structure, stability. We're rebalancing, going through a metamorphosis, a big change in our life. Oh, and I'm being reminded, because this is 37, which equals 10, I'm being reminded of a card that says, remember, endings are also new beginnings. And that's what a 10 would represent, the end of something and then stepping into new. So it feels as though we have stepped into a new identity, a new shift, a new belief, whatever that is for you. And maybe felt wobbly, or that we lost our footing, or if you're anything like me, for 3 or 4 days, my energy has been very low. I've had to rest a lot. And like I said, I've had that pain. So I'm curious if you guys are feeling any of that as well. So coming into a rebalance, restabilizing ourselves. And I definitely felt that shift tonight. What was interesting is when I woke up from that nap, I think the height of the full moon, or I'm sorry, the new moon, the time of the height of it was 2:43 p.m. here. And I woke up shortly after. And when I woke up, I just felt revived. And then after I ate dinner, again, it was kind of, oh my gosh, my energy dipped, and then took a nap and it sprung back up. And I felt that ever since. So you'll have to let me know. Are you guys feeling this? What else do we need to know about this metamorphosis? What's going on in the collective here? On the bottom, the beauty way. So this is an image of the lotus flower, and it's kind of a mirror image, but it's two females across from each other. And what's really standing out is this white light, and it's almost orb-like, which to me, when I looked at that, it made me think of codes, like droplets of energy, something dropping in. So the card that came out is, oh my gosh, the darkest night. I just talked about that. Now it came out reversed. Is there a significance to that about? Okay, so I'm noticing she's walking through the sand here. So getting very grounded in this time of rebalance. But what this is really reminding me of is the moon. Like the moon's surface, how it has the craters. Okay, we'll see if we can get some more information about that. Stepping, this phase is leading us to something about, so beauty, inner summer, just watch me. And under that is the chamber of transformation. That's this metamorphosis. And look, it even has a beautiful card, the butterflies. So I'm really curious of what exactly is shifting. So in that Tom's spectrogram, it said it was intense white to orange light. And I when I read that, I thought, oh my gosh, I have on this coral shirt today, kind of orange. And also made me think about sacral energy. So we'll get into some chakra cards here and see if we can find any more information. Now, this inner summer is reminding me of the solar plexus and firing up that inner light within inside, and it feels like coming back to life. What do you want to tell us? How is this metamorphosis affecting our chakras? What do we need to know about our chakras? On the bottom, solar plexus affirmations. I am motivated to pursue my true purpose. Does that resonate for you? Do you feel that? When I asked that question, it was 11:01, so 111 out here again. Something to do with you're motivated. So those ones, that's this angelic guidance that feels like those codes that's helping motivate you. Wow, something is really opening up here. We have sacral chakra affirmations. You're kidding me. I allow my creativity to flow through me freely. Wow. And then we have the root chakra. This says the root chakra is the first chakra in the body chakra system, has earth energy and is associated with the feeling of grounding and safety. Now remember, this came out reversed. So it feels as though we're getting all this energy in. It's coming in and it's flowing through our body as we are changing. And it's really important for us to draw that all the way into the root chakra and really ground that energy in. This goes along with the past couple of messages, if you've watched those, about pulling in energy and grounding. Like each step you take, each time you prove to yourself that I can do this, really grounding in that energy and showing that inner child that you are safe and secure. So lower 3 chakras, it's what's being affected right now. Okay. On the bottom is healing the solar plexus. So that is giving me the feeling that perhaps it's more of inspired action. Maybe your shadow was leading the way, and now you are healing that part, that chakra, and more tuned in and tapped into divine guidance, and it's creating inspired action in you. Oh, there was a card left down. Oh, that was the affirmation I said. No, it's another affirmation. What does this one say? I give myself permission to be my authentic self. Definitely goes along with these prior messages of we're changing, we're shifting, and we're coming into our most sovereign self. What else can you tell us about the darkest night? Why did this come out reversed? My first feeling is that we are receiving information, and this is reminding me of like a speaker, big speakers. You know how they'll kind of boom, vibrate with especially the bass, that root. It's like we're really grounding that in. But let's see what the cards say. Darkest night. Why? Tell us more about the darkest night. And it's out here reversed. Oh. Bottom of the deck, higher power. That's this angelic frequency. Angelic, star system, whatever you may resonate with. I'm getting that galaxy, the moon energy. Okay, this is going to sound strange. It's what's coming to my mind. It's like going back home, like walking on the moon, as if that's where you came from. Maybe you consider yourself a moon goddess, or that you work with moon energy. I definitely know that it affects me physically. There are so many times that I get no sleep during a new moon or a full moon, and it seems to be those two that affect me the most. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Had a storage issue, had to fix. Funny story about that. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this message here, and then we'll do a part 2 with the rest of it, because there's a whole lot more information coming out here, and I feel like it's a little too much all at once. So what can we do to close out this first part, this first section? What do you want them to know? Okay. I'm being guided to the cosmic intuitive. Oh, sorry. It's called the Celestial Tarot deck. All right. To close out this first message, what is it would you like to tell the collective? And then I will post the second one a day or two after this one. I'll clearly list them, part 1 and part 2, okay? So that way you'll know. The sun is on the bottom of the deck. This is that stepping into Leo season. The 29th, Lionsgate. This is all setting us up for our most productive time. So what's important right now? Your peace of mind. Anything deceptive, leaving it behind. Focus on where you're going. Focus on peace. You're walking away from deception and coming to peace with these old energies that have been inside of you, that you've carried with you. I'm hearing for lifetimes. So this could even be something very karmic. This could be part of your soul's evolution. What you came here to do. All right, guys, I'm going to leave that here. And like I said, I'll do part 1 and part 2. And I will see you in the next one. Bye now. Lead with love.